Is Trump planning to take over Gaza? This shocking statement stunned the world. Donald Trump has once again sparked controversy with an audacious Plan 1 that few saw coming. He envisions taking over the Gaza Strip, moving out the Palestinians, and transforming it into what he calls the Riviera of the Middle East. The bold idea has outraged many across the globe, yet won applause from his supporters in Washington and Israel. But wait, how does Trump expect to pull this off? Where would over 2 million Palestinians go? Would they ever be allowed to return? Let's break it down. The shocking announcement. At a press conference, Trump made a jaw-dropping statement, one that even the Israeli Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, seemed unprepared for. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip. We'll clean it up, remove unexploded bombs, and rebuild it into something unbelievable, Trump declared. But who would actually live there? Trump's response was vague. The world's people. A plan full of problems. To make this happen, Trump suggested relocating Palestinians to Egypt and Jordan. But there's just one big problem. Both countries have already rejected the idea. Palestinian leaders immediately condemned the plan, calling it an attempt to erase Gaza from history. Hamas, the governing group in Gaza, called it a forced expulsion from their land. But Trump, known for his tough talk, remained confident. I think Egypt and Jordan will accept them. They say no now, but they'll come around. Is this even legal? Could the U.S. really take over Gaza and kick out its people? Not likely. International law is crystal clear on this. The United Nations Charter strictly prohibits taking land. By force, the Geneva Conventions ban the forced removal of a population. Israel itself has no right to give Gaza away, as it is an occupying power, not the owner. Reality check. The people of Gaza aren't leaving. For those who have returned to Gaza since the ceasefire, Trump's grand vision means nothing. Trump destroyed our homes through Israel, and now he tells us to leave. We will clean up the rubble and rebuild. Whether they like it or not, this is our land. Despite ongoing aid efforts, Gaza remains in ruins, with 2 million people completely dependent on food assistance. The idea of transforming the war-torn land into a luxury paradise sounds like a fantasy to those suffering on the ground. Officials are backtracking. Interestingly, some of Trump's own officials have been toning down his statements. Secretary of State Marco Rubio suggested that people might be able to return after reconstruction. The White House spokeswoman referred to it as a temporary relocation. Trump's Middle East envoy insisted there would be no U.S. boots on the ground. So, what's the real plan? Even Trump's team seems unsure. What happens next? Trump's words have real consequences. His statements have emboldened Israeli ultranationalists who believe that Gazandal land between the Mediterranean and the Jordan River belongs to Israel at the same time. Palestinians fear this is proof of a larger plan to permanently displace them. But here's the biggest question. Is this just another one of Trump's headline-grabbing ideas? Or is he actually planning to act on it? For now, the ceasefire in Gaza remains fragile, and the world watches anxiously.